Alright, so this is actually the flight I did after the second day at Zion. After I did the Angels Landing, I decided to do a Springdale flight because I thought that would actually be some pretty cool footage. Because no, it's not inside the park, so I'm allowed to fly, and Springdale was actually pretty cool, and as you can see, it's a very gorgeous view. Now, I was not actually happy with the drone. This is a short video because the drone, for whatever reason, decided to record on internal memory instead of on the SD card, so I wasn't able to get a full 30 minutes out of it, and I could have in Springdale because there was lots of stuff to look at, and there's a lot of things that you're not going to see if you just stay on the main drag, and that's kind of what I wanted to see with it, because overhead you can see all kinds of things, and there were, like, I got a little distracted actually right around the point in the video that you're watching right now, because there was a guy that saw me take off, and he was like talking to me a little bit, like he was surprised it could go so high, and I'm like, dude, it can go higher than that, but I want to be able to see the ground, so I don't want to go too high. And I'm not sure if Springdale's a no-fly zone. Like, it's not a no-fly zone for the drone, but I don't know if there's, planes. And I hadn't seen any. I hadn't seen any while I was in the park, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any if it's not a flight path. But yeah, I thought it was interesting to be able to see all the pools from the hotels, and no, I'm not going to get close enough where I can see people, if anybody's skinny dipping or any of that, because it's not that I don't care. I'd kind of like to see that stuff, but I can't put it on YouTube, so I don't want to do that. Plus, I don't really want to freak people out with it because that's not really my intention. I know people around there have probably seen them quite a bit, but it would have been cool to be able to fly in the park. I understand why I'm not allowed to fly in the park, but man, that would have been awesome, because you guys saw some of the shots that I got with my phone. Just imagine some of the shots I could have got with this drone. I mean, the thing is amazing, and the quality that it gets is amazing. But at this point, I'm like flying away, and I'm like, wow, look at all this. There's like people that live there. There's a lot of people that work there. There's a lot of shops and stuff. And I actually wanted to mention Pizza and Noodles, that I went there. If for whatever reason you end up at Zion. In Springdale, there's a restaurant called Pizza and Noodles, and they were actually awesome. The food was great. I ended up getting vegetable lasagna, which I think I showed in the video, and I'm still promoting them because it was good. It was cheap. It was also good, and that's fairly amazing. I like the way the road dips down in the gully there. I think that's pretty amazing. It's pretty fun to drive on too, and that was something that I can say about driving back and forth from St. George, was that it was fun. And fun driving, it's, well, do fun driving almost every day if I'm in Utah, or really northern Arizona, or really any of the Rockies is kind of fun. And I might bitch about the snow sometimes, but I enjoy the snow, and I enjoy heavy traffic, believe it or not. It's stressful, but I enjoy it. There's a cool cul-de-sac, and at this point I think I'm starting to try to bring it back, but shortly I get the message saying that the memory is full, and I'm like, how can that be? I got a 64 gig memory card, and it just, like I said, it wasn't recording there. And next time I fly it, I'm going to have to find out what the problem is, because the last time I flew it, it did the same thing, and that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to record as much as I fly, and that means, it needs to be able to take a memory card for the size of the flight. If the flight's 30 minutes, I need to be able to record for 30 minutes. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to check out my other drone flights and where else I've flown, you can check out that video there. Or if you want to see what I'm like when I'm angry, you can check out those videos there. As always, guys, I want to thank you for watching. I wouldn't do this without you. I'll see all my friends later.